Hey everybody, thanks for tuning back in. You are watching the House of Collectibles. My name is Flavio, and yeah, what can I say? I'm super excited to finally have my first figure unboxing live on the channel. I appreciate everybody's patience. Thank you guys for all of the support. And yeah, today we are looking at Spider-Man's upgraded suit from Marvel's Far From Home by Hot Toys. This is MMS 542. And guys, man, the box art just looks amazing. We're going to talk about that a little bit later on. But yeah, before we start the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also, feel free to follow my Instagram at _House of Collectibles, and the link is in the description below. Without further ado, let's kick this thing off. All right, guys, and now we are going to take a closer look at Marvel's Spider-Man Far From Home Spider-Man upgraded suit from Hot Toys. And this is none other than MMS 542 1/6 scale collectible figure. And yeah, the box art is amazing, guys. What can I say? When you guys get this in hand, you are greeted with a red color scheme of the box, but you can see the inner box that has an image of Spider-Man in this kind of like cloudy effect, and this is the dome for Mysterio's helmet. So I think that's really cool. They did a really good job with that. It kind of gives it that smoky illusion that his helmet has. And yeah, so this is the front of the box, and this is what it'll look like when you guys receive this. And then you got on one side, it says Spider-Man MMS 542 1/6 scale collectible figure. And then as well right here on this side, up top here, it's going to say Spider-Man upgraded suit. Again, MMS 542 1/6 scale collectible figure. And then for the bottom half, it will say Spider-Man Far From Home. And as for the back, it is also going to say the same thing again, the Spider-Man upgraded suit, MMS 542 1/6 scale collectible figure, with all your legal information on the back. After taking off the slip cover, you are also greeted with another nice piece of art. This is a kind of like artist rendition of the upgraded suit that is inside. So this is not the actual figure itself. This is kind of like concept art, and it's kind of cool because it's kind of like mid-battle as you see Spider-Man dealing with Mysterio's drones in the back. And then down here, you have Mysterio's logo, the all-seeing eye. And down here as well, you have, again, Spider-Man upgraded suit, MMS 542 1/6 scale collectible figure. As for the sides of the box, then you will also have the spider logo on either side. And it's just this nice little attention to detail that I love about Hot Toys. They just really don't skimp out on any of the box art. And it's just like, man, you guys are already making awesome stuff. And now you guys are also giving us beautiful art. So yeah, as you guys can see all around the box, and on the back then you kind of have this kind of like pixelated effect here, kind of like Mysterio's illusion going on like we've seen in the movie. And on the back you have everyone that took place in making this figure. And thank you, Hot Toys, you guys did a wonderful job, so shout out to you guys. Now if you pop open this front section, it actually has a book style flap covering, so you can get a sneak preview of the figure inside. So we'll do that next. All right, and now after flipping it open, you guys can see inside the little preview window of the figure and everything inside. So yeah, enough with the box, let's take him out. It was really cool seeing this suit in the movie in Far From Home. I thought that it was really cool seeing Spider-Man's suit with a completely different color scheme that we were used to seeing. That movie was also very dope, just seeing Mysterio's illusions on the big screen and seeing how Tom Holland dealt with that throughout the movie, and also seeing a different setting. You know, they weren't in the city the whole time. It was cool to see them with the students. I believe they went out to France, if I'm not mistaken, and they had some really cool scenes in that. And yeah, so first in-hand impressions are, wow. Hot Toys, wow. This is amazing. This is insane. I love the quality already, the way that the figure feels. So now we are going to take everything out of the box, accessories and all, and show you what you get. All right, taking a look at the accessories that come inside. We'll start with the display base first. It's done in this hex styled shape, if you want to call it that. And up top, it's done in this nice dark red, and then you have a splash of like light blue. You got hints of purple in there, and then a lighter red on top, and then you have the spider logo, and that's done in a glossy style, and then everything else around it is like nice and textured. And then it says Marvel Spider-Man Far From Home right there, smack dab front and center. And then you also have a silhouette of the Empire State Building, and I really like the touch of that because it's kind of like the New York City skyline in the background. And then up front and center, you have a Spider-Man upgraded suit nameplate with a honeycomb pattern along the bottom and the top, and then you have another spider logo on the left side. You also get 2 dynamic flight poles. You get one for the figure, and you also get one to go with Mysterio's drone. This is Mysterio's drone, and it looks amazing, guys. It's done in this like light gray with hints of black all around it. It's got kind of like a pearlescent thing going on also in the black. It's not just flat. You got this gunmetal gray on the tips of all the guns. You have the kind of like this fluoro green for the light up parts where it would be lighting up in the movie. It has a ton of battle damage. It has weathering, scuffing, and they really did a good job with this piece. I really like this, and when you hang this up behind your Spider-Man, it's gonna just drive in that, you know, kind of that scene from the movie when they're all chasing him around London. So I really like this piece. They did a good job with that. You get 4 pair of extra hands, also the pair that come along with the figure. They did awesome with these guys, man. The red is done in this textured kind of like design, and you kind of have the recessed part for the black lines on his suit, and the black part on the hands are awesome. They kind of transferred that pattern design that's on the black parts on the suit onto the hand, and it's kind of like a crosshatch pattern. The black paint also kind of has like a nice sheen to it, and they did a genius thing with this to make it very seamless. You could pop this piece off like so. Let me see if I can do this on camera without popping the pegs off. You would just pop this piece off like so, and then you would also get this piece, and this is the piece that they include to attach the webs, which is a genius idea, I think. They just transfer this web shooter onto here. You pop this bad boy on like so, just like this. Guys, I'm having trouble right now, bear with me. It is no easy feat, and especially doing it on camera without breaking it. Just take your time and you will pop it on like so. And then you can have the Spidey hand like this, and then you can take that and then you can pop on a web shooter, a web effect just like this. Boom. You'll pop it in, and then it'll be just like if he was blasting it out, just like that. And I kind of don't want to force it anymore. I can't get it, but you guys get the idea. That's how you pop it on, and then it'll be seamless. So I really like how they did that. That was a really cool touch. And you also get this peace sign. So if you want to throw Spidey doing the peace sign, you can do that as well. So that's really awesome. You also get a mask, Spidey's mask, and they did a really good job with this as well. They made it kind of out of the same material that the suit is done in, and this can't go on the head sculpt, obviously, but this is to go with this hand like this, and then you can have him holding it like so, and you can have him with the head sculpt on. And I really like that. This is really cool. I mean, it looks really authentic. It looks like true to size if he were to take it off. But obviously, if he was to pop this on the head sculpt, it would look funky. So you don't want to do all that. All right, guys. And now we're finally going to take a look at that awesome head sculpt I know you guys have been waiting for. And look at that. Wow. It looks so good. I can definitely tell that this is Tom Holland. I think they did a bomb job. The likeness is there. You can see kind of the skin texture. You can see kind of like the slight freckling on the skin. It does not do justice in videos, guys. They did awesome with this. From every angle, you can tell that this is Tom Holland. It looks just so realistic. It looks like they just took it right out of the screen. His hair is just individual strands. They have so much shading in there. It looks so sick, guys. And especially when you pop this on the figure, it just pops. It brings it to life. You put him with the head sculpt holding the mask, and it just looks like Tom Holland sitting right in your shelf. It's amazing, guys. They did a bomb job with this. And I like kind of like this head sculpt is kind of like a serious but determination look, and it goes with a lot of different poses. It's a very, very nice head sculpt. They did a good job. And these little strands here are kind of like free floating, so it's kind of like soft plastic, but it's sculpted as well, so just be careful with that. But yeah, no complaints. All right, guys, we're not done yet. Now we're going to take a look at the wing glider pieces. So these would be the pieces that Peter activates as he's flying through the air, and I'll show you guys how that looks a little bit later. But the design is awesome. It's form-fitting to the body. You kind of just have to mess around with it. These are all magnets all around the side, and they also put magnets inside the suit so they would attach to him. So I like that design. I'm not sure if I'll really be using these like that, just because you kind of have to leave him in that static pose, and I don't know if that's really what I'm going for. But yeah, nonetheless, they did a really good design. It kind of has that like crosshatch pattern again, done in this like smoky translucent kind of white with a light gray over the top. They did a really good job with that as well. You also get 4 pairs of different eyes that you can attach to the Spider-Man masked head sculpt. You get a pair of completely open eyes, then you get slightly squinted, then you have slightly closed again, and then fully closed again. So that's really cool, and these just work via magnet like so. So I think they did a really good job with that as well. The fully open ones are really nice. they actually have like a nice detail to them, kind of how the eyes would be on the suit. So they're not just a flat white, they have that kind of like honeycomb design with a silver blackish sheen to them. So they went all out with that as well. They are not missing any details whatsoever. You also get Peter's phone, which is kind of cool. It's just done on this regular black plastic, and it has a small circle here for the camera on the back. And then around the front, you have a nice screen, and it's printed on there, and it kind of has a crack on there as well, and it's a text chain between Peter and MJ, and he says, "On my way, 2 minutes," and she says, "Don't text and swing." So that's real cool. I like how they did that. And you can also throw that onto this hand like so, and have him holding the phone. So that's a really cool touch, really nice idea. I like that they threw that in there as well. And you also get these pair of Edith glasses, and this is awesome, man. The fact that Hot Toys is throwing these in here. They gave you the Edith glasses from Tony Stark that he gives to Peter in the movie, and these are done with die cast. Yes, these are real metal, so do be careful. And you can pop this onto the head sculpt, and I'll show you that right now. Just want to pop it onto the head sculpt like so. You want to be careful with the paint application. All right, guys, I was having trouble, so I had to do it off camera. You do not want to break these glasses, so I wasn't taking any chances. But look at that, amazing. The head sculpt looks even elevated with the glasses on. I really like how they look big on his face, kind of like they did in the movie. I think they could have even went a little bit bigger, but nonetheless, it looks amazing. Very sleek, form-fitting to the head sculpt. You just want to make sure that you pop the sides off slightly and slide them on. You don't want to scratch up the paint applications at all. So yeah, they did a really good job, and I'm not sure if I'll have these on Peter like this, but I might from time to time throw these on the head sculpt. All right, guys, now that we've seen all the pieces and accessories, we're going to get Spider-Man upgraded suit out here and take a closer look at everything. Taking a look at the upgraded suit up close, man, it just makes me so happy. Hot Toys, they did their thing with this thing, man. Like, it's so unbelievable how real this piece looks in hand. I can't believe it. And just starting off with the head sculpt, they matched the fabric on the head sculpt to the body. Insane. I love that. They could have just sculpted it. They could have done whatever any other company would have done, but they didn't do that. They said, Spider-Man's suit is all fabric. That's what we're doing. And the head sculpt is awesome. The profile looks just how he does on the screen. You can see they even made like little ears popping out. So it's literally like a dude is under the mask. It's insane. His nose pops out as well. So it's not just a blah looking head sculpt. Like, they really showed every piece of detail. Down here for the neck, they even show a little Adam's apple. It just has true definition. This guy is insane. He has collarbone muscles. He has his shoulders. He's defined. It really feels like Peter Parker is wearing this suit. The body that they used for this is insane. I really, really like what they did here. Showing you guys those magnetic eyes like we were talking about earlier. You just want to get your fingernail under back here and you want to pop this off. They are magnetic, and here is where they attach to. And then you want to just take your replacement eye and then just pop it in like so. and now he's squinting, so that's a real cool effect. I like how it's super seamless, really easy to apply. You're not really messing around because you don't want to mess up this head sculpt as well. So that is a really cool touch that they did there. You're also probably wondering, what does he look like with the head sculpt? Well, let's do that now. And here it is. And wow, guys, tell me this doesn't look amazing. This is Tom Holland 100% from Marvel's Far From Home. This looks bang on. The body looks amazing with the head sculpt. The proportions are there. You have the musculature. You have the definition. This isn't just like a big random bobblehead on top of a body. This literally looks like Tom Holland is wearing the suit right now. It's insane. I love what Hot Toys did. The only thing that I didn't like was that they didn't incorporate kind of like a flesh tone piece or a flesh tone neck that went with the suit, because if Peter was to take his mask off, his mask wouldn't just be going under the head sculpt. But nonetheless, the head sculpt is bang on, and I can look past that. He just looks so good, guys. Wow. I mean, this is how I might display him in my collection. I don't know about you guys. Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys are going to do. Do you wear him with the head sculpt or do you wear him masked? But yeah, this is insane. It just transcends the body just 10 times more. Look at that. It looks like he's actually in the suit. I can't believe it. You have the detail to the sculpt. You can see the skin tone. You can see all of the details. They did amazing, guys. And if you're wondering what he looks like with the Edith glasses on, all right, guys, and here he is with the Edith glasses on the head sculpt, on the body, and he just looks amazing, guys, doesn't he? I think with the glasses in the head sculpt together, it puts a really nice, classy look onto the suit, and I really like that. There's a reason that Hot Toys included those glasses, and this might be the way that I might display him in the collection. But yeah, again, the head sculpt is amazing, and then when you throw those glasses on there, whew, forget about it. But nonetheless, guys, now that we have seen the upgraded suit, let's take a look for articulation. Taking a look at articulation, do bear in mind this is my personal copy, so if you guys are willing to push it a little bit further, that is fine. Starting off at the head sculpt, it is on a double ball peg on a fixed neck, so you can have him to look to there. He can tilt back and look up to there. He can also tilt side to side. And for the shoulders, there's a butterfly joint, so he can hinge up and down, and he can push forward and back. The arms will go out to here on nice clicky ratchets. Do be careful with the suit and the bunching. He will go out to about there. He will go back to there, and he has a double bend at the elbow that gets you past 90. There is a split at the top of the bicep, so he can swivel in and out. And for the wrist, a regular 1/6 scale wrist peg. All right, looking at his torso, he will crunch forward to about there. He will go back to about there. He will also pivot to about there. And he will also twist. And that's a significant amount of twist. All right, looking down here at the legs, he will go to about here on soft ratchets. Going back to about here Up here at the upper thigh, there is a swivel. Down here for the knee, there is a double bend. And down for the foot, there is a ball peg, and he can twist in, twist out, go up and back. Just be careful of the bunching on the suit. And as well, he also has toe articulation. All right, guys, now that we did the articulation on this guy, let's throw this guy in a couple of poses to finish out the video. All right, y'all, and for the first pose, nothing crazy, very simple here. We have Spider-Man in a spider senses tingling pose. I really like this. It speaks a lot. I feel like it's a pose that you can just have on your shelf, don't have to do too much, and you can read a lot from it. All right, guys, the moment you guys have been waiting for, the head sculpt. Yes, it looks amazing on the body. I love the Tom Holland head sculpt. Likeness is amazing. Tried my best here to do a walking pose. Let me know in the comments how you guys think I did. I feel like I could have tweaked it a little bit better, but nonetheless, it looks amazing. I love it. All right, guys, and last but not least, we have the upgraded suit in a dynamic pose. Had to throw the cell phone in his hand, trying to get the little selfie pose going on. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I had an amazing time making this video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you guys are updated on future videos that go live on the channel.